Hey YouTube, so we are arriving for the Friends and Family Snow Ride of 2020 at Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area, and I'm one of the blue guides this year. I did speed up different portions of the video, so I don't think that we drive this fast normally. So anyway, you can see that it's pretty icy and pretty snowy, and we actually have a snow ride. And apparently Hans picks this day, is what he said, because percentage-wise, this is the highest probability of having snow on this specific day in the almanac or whatever. So anyway, so here we are. We're arriving at the AOAA. And you've seen us arrive here hopefully many times. So that's the main building where you check in and everything. There's Hans right there walking across the parking lot, and there's a regular restroom in there that like is plumbed and everything. However, it is very, very icy. I can tell, and I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out why these people are like lining up on the asphalt. And I basically decided to just like not line up with everybody else and just you know, get out on the gravel actually. And anyway, so I'm going to give you a little footage so you can see exactly how like icy it is. And yeah, AOA did put salt down afterwards, but you'll get an idea how cold and icy it is. So here we go. So basically I left the camera running while I was airing down. So I'm outside the Jeep airing down. I didn't actually see all of this firsthand. I saw part of it. So watch this Jeep. So he's just kind of going forward on the asphalt, and then he stops, or at least he thinks he does, but he didn't actually stop. You saw like he actually slid a car length forward beyond like where he tried to stop at. You have to be very, very careful on ice, and you can see like right there he's trying to back up, but he's just like spinning like left or right. So he puts it in four-wheel drive, obviously. Once again, I mean, you have to be very, very careful on ice, and you know, so he's backing up. So I guess he knows that he's on ice now, but I guess it hasn't like the light bulb hasn't gone off yet, and I'm just like pointing this out so other people, you know, don't have the same issue or whatever. So when you're getting out and you know that you're on ice, like you have to be very careful. And you just saw like he basically fell down. You know, like I said, be very, very careful. Now he didn't get hurt or anything, but I just wanted to point out, be careful. So once I get aired down and everything, I head over to the staging area. I probably could have aired down in the staging area. So for a lot of the big rides at AOAA, if you've never done a big ride at AOAA, we have this big parking lot here that is generally just used for anybody who wants to use it. But then there's a big picnic area and a big large grassy field, and normally they use the big grassy field to stage like the rides. That way they can separate the ride, like the large ride, from the rest of the parking lot, so then people can still come here and use the facility without getting mixed up with like who's who. So it's like Jeep Jamboree lines up over here, we line up over here, White Riot does, Wheelers Overland, I don't know who else, but like lots and lots of groups line up over here in this field. And so normally they just do lines in one direction or the other direction. I think right now we're all lining up in this direction, but I think that Dave was saying he was hoping to maybe reverse the direction. And normally they put all the blues on one side, and then they put the greens on the other side, and then the moderates in the middle. I'm a blue, so I'm on the far left, obviously. We only had 7 groups, but we had over 100 Jeeps, and you can see there they are, like they're slowly arriving on our specific ride alone. And I think that there was like over 200 Jeeps altogether here, but for the ones that we were guiding, it was like just above like the 100 number. So that was like really, really, really good. So we're going to jump over, and you're going to get to see some of the different Jeeps. And then the next video will be the ride.
Hey YouTube, we're here at AOAA. Here's a parking lot behind me that you can see. People are just pulling in and lining up to go register. This is where we're going to set up at and have all the groups line up. You can see there's 2 groups already. This is group 7, you know, but I'm the only one here so far. And there's my Jeep. And then there's like an advanced green group. I don't know the group number or whatever, but we're going to line up here. And then we'll probably have our driver's meeting, and then we will head out. And we will have a fantastic day, and you can see like how snowy it is out here, and you saw like the ice, like people were like slipping, like it was funny too because you could see like wheels spinning and like people falling down, like that's not really funny, but you could see it like in the parking lot. I might have some footage of it I can throw up on the concrete part. So, you know, like pro tip there, like if it's icy out, like go to the gravel area, like because you won't like slide as much. Like don't try to like park on the concrete because it's concrete, like because concrete and ice, like that doesn't work very good. It works a lot better on gravel. So anyway, we're out here. This is sand, or not sand, this is grass that I'm standing on. So it'll be nice and safe out here where we line up. And this is the same place you line up for Jeep Jamboree if you ever decide to do Jamboree.
Hey, so a lot of the Jeeps basically made it here now. And that's Dave Posey, the director of AOAA. So I'm just going to do a little walk around so you can actually see some of the different participants that are here. And like I said, the far right side and then the area that I'm walking right now will be the two blue groups that are lined up. But apparently my Jeeps are here, but the other ones for the other group haven't finished registering yet. And then most of the ones to the left are going to be either advanced greens or greens. And people didn't bring their dogs and everything, which is cool. Grace is here with me, but she's I think in the Jeep. So usually what I do with her is I let her play around in the snow for a while, and then after like 20 or 30 minutes, I put her in the car and let her sit in the warm car, warm up for 10 minutes, and then I put her back out so she can run around, just so she doesn't get sick or whatever. But you can see, I mean, there's like a Yoda there. There's all kinds of different configurations. There's another Yoda. There's no requirement that specifically calls out that you have to have a Jeep to come to this event, and you'll see that you might even see a Jeep that looks just like your Jeep. Like even if you didn't participate here, pretty much every combination of wheel sizes and lift sizes and options and stuff are here, and there I am again. So the ones on the far right are all 37s, and then I'm on 40s, obviously. But like I said, I mean, you don't have to have like those big giant monster tires in order to come out here. And there's an XJ over there, the green one. But you can see everybody's excited to go out, and slowly but surely, more and more people are showing up. Um, that's Gary Drumheimer. In front, the white one is Bahama Breeze. That's one of the SLRC competitors. The tan Yoda over there belongs to Chris. He's over the Susquehanna Cruisers. He's like I think the president or whatever you want to call the club leader. So if you have a Yoda, like that's who you want to get with if you want to go out on like specific Toyota rides. They have other people other than Toyotas like in their groups and stuff, but that would be the main like Toyota guy in the area that does a lot of the organization. So this was mostly, aimed at being a parking lot video. There will be trail rides, like the trail ride videos when I post them. We'll specifically call out which trail we're going on, and trust me, we went on a lot of blue trails, so there are a lot of trail rides that will be posted of video. There's Georgie and Noel. So yeah, there's a lot of blues and blacks that we did today, and slowly but surely you're going to see them pop up, and if you're interested in seeing the trail, then just watch it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.